Hey everyone, in this little recording video thing, I'm going to demonstrate the Lenovo Smart Clock 2. It's basically a smart clock with Google Assistant built in. A little physical description. We have a screen on the front here, and two buttons on the top. Left is volume down, right is volume up. Button switch on the back, which mutes beside the AC jack. Next it comes with a dock, so you put the dock on and then the wire charging will be directly to the right of the clock. You have a wireless charging dock. You have a USB port, and that's part of the dock. For the clock itself, we have a 4-ish screen, don't know the exact size. It's a touch screen, it's glass, we have speakers on the front, and we have Google Assistant baked in. So we can do all sorts of googly things. We also have TalkBack, which, as I'll show you, it's really honestly kind of meh, but I'm going to get to that. But essentially, we have TalkBack, we have a version of Android on here. I think it's Android things. We can't do much besides tell the time, use Google Assistant, and that much, but I'll show you what we can do and the accessibility annoyances / issues that we have here. So, currently we're on the home screen / clock face. We're going to swipe right.
3:05.
I'm on the weather clock face. That does not talk.
3:05.
Swipe right.
2 degrees. Cloudy. 3:05.
And that means we're at the end. Whatever this is, I do not know. It's the first thing on the screen. Doesn't read. So, a couple gestures to be aware of. Swipe down left goes back. Swiping 2 fingers from the bottom of the screen goes to quick settings. Top of the screen goes to more quick settings. We'll get into those later because they're very finicky. Swipe quickly right then left, moves through pages. I'll show you left and right goes back. So the first pages are clock face. If we go right and left, we have our alarms.
Alarm settings button. Set an alarm. 3:06. You have no alarm set.
So this is alarms.
Alarm settings.
If we go to our settings here.
Alarm settings.
Oh, another
button.
thing is the double tapping is really finicky.
Set an alarm button. Alarm settings.
There we go. Yeah, so the alarm thing is very finicky. The double tap thing. It works like 70% of the time. If it doesn't work, it'll basically just bounce you to a random point on the screen.
Snooze length 10 minutes.
So let's check out these alarm settings. That's our volume.
30%.
No, we can't.
20%.
Okay. Wait.
9. Alarm and timer volume.
Oh yeah, and a little glitch thing. So TalkBack uses the accessibility volume, but it is very hard to adjust. You essentially have to put your finger on the screen as you... Come on, I need to try.
30, 57%, 24%.
There.
Toggle mute media.
There, it's
button.
a little bit louder, so it's kind of hard to activate.
Alarm set. Alarm and 9. 85%. Snooze length 10 minutes.
So we have snooze settings.
Maximum alarm time 10 minutes. Hard tap. Snooze.
Oh, yeah,
Double
so we can
tap.
tap. Let's select dismiss on this screen.
Snooze or stop your alarm by giving your clock a hard tap.
Yep.
Selected. Checked. Stop.
Yeah,
Check.
I want that.
Done.
Yeah, and it doesn't...
Hard tap. Stop. Alarm tone. Default.
Let's check out some ringtones here.
Hard tap. Alarm. Modern time. Default. Double tap to act. Modern time selected. Default selected. Beautiful.
Yeah, double tap's being really finicky.
Modern time selected. Beautiful mind. Beautiful mind selected. Little sunshine selected. Touch of zen. About time select. Impromptu by Google. Impromptu by Google AI. Double tap to activate.
What's
Impromptu
this?
by Google AI selected.
I don't know what the heck that is. Doesn't play.
About impromptu button.
Oh, yeah.
Impromptu. About impromptu. Impromptu.
Let's read it, see if it's accessible.
A new piano ring. Rise to a concert pianist. A new piano ringtone each day, composed and curated for you by Google AI.
Nice.
Done.
Yeah, why not? Let's use that.
A new piano.
Come on.
Done.
Yeah, explore by touch works, and later I'll show you.
Activate.
Later I'll show you talkback settings. Yeah, no, we don't get.
Button. Impromptu by Google AI. Done. Button. Alarm. Done. Button.
Okay, let's swipe. Let's get out of here. What time is it? Check the alarm, see if it's successful.
3:09.
Okay, Google. No, it said it on my phone.
Your alarm set for 3:10 p.m.
Okay, Google. Oh yeah, and screen turned off.
1 degree. Cloud. 3:10.
Okay, Google. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna switch this device to a different network. No. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna switch the device's network or something, because it's not responding. Alright, so I redid everything. Essentially the Wi-Fi, our router is kind of weird with some devices, so I need an extender for some of them, and apparently this clock is one of them. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, turn the screen reader on. You go to your, once the device is set up, you set up like a regular home device. You go to your home device, you click open settings, you click accessibility, then you click turn screen reader on. A few seconds later, you should hear the device say talkback on. So let's continue checking out the alarm feature.
Cloudy. 1 degree. 3:19.
Okay, Google.
There, your alarm set for 3:20 p.m.
Repeat. 3:20 p.m. Done. Set an alarm, but waking you up in 23 seconds.
Alright, so you actually have to
Double
hit
tap to
done.
activate.
It doesn't auto do it, just so if you, let's see here. Okay, I think there's also the sunrise feature.
Alarm.
So yeah, that is accessible. You just heard that AI piano thing. So let's continue to explore. Okay.
You have no alarm set.
Right, left to go to the next page. Oh, apparently we can't.
Set it. You have no alarm. Set an alarm button.
Okay, so apparently that is not working. Usually you can get into this other screen where it like shows your weather and whatnot. But apparently that is not gonna work today. Let's go left,
Set an
right,
alarm button.
back to left, right, left.
Set an alarm. You have no alarm. Set an alarm.
Okay, I don't know why it does that. We're gonna go back to the home screen. And next I'm gonna show you those two settings panels. Once it loads. Okay.
321.
So these
53.
are super annoying. So I'm gonna show you the first one. So the way you do this, with TalkBack being so finicky, the way you have to do this is put two fingers on the screen, and they have to be far apart, like at least a couple inches. And you have to swipe down slowly. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to put my fingers at the very top of the screen, about like an inch or two apart, and slowly slide down. And I'm going to have to do this a couple times. Okay, now we have a screen here, and we don't get any feedback, but I have a little bit of vision. And the screen is gone, so there's another thing to keep in mind. We only get the screen for a few seconds. But if you have no vision, you really don't know when the screen's going to come up. But I'm going to show you what's on it. I'll try this again here. And remember, fingers like an inch apart. Now I'm going to show you the screen quick. Set alarm.
Nap timer.
Nap timer.
Play music.
Unlabeled.
Set
And
alarm. Nap timer. Play music. Night light. Off. On.
yeah, so
Double tap to activate.
that's what that is. That's one quick setting. So the night light. Either it'll light up the nightlight built into the dock if you have it. If you don't, it'll just light up the screen really bright. The nap timer will set a timer for 20 minutes. Play music will play some music.
53%.
Now here's where the problems lie. That panel's okay, besides maybe the annoyance of having to be quick because it'll disappear. But this panel, the next panel, is where the problems start. This one's even more finicky to open, so you have to hold your fingers apart, do the same thing, but from the bottom of the screen. I'm going to go slow, so it's up. Oh, no it isn't. I'm going to try that again. Now here's the problem with this screen. These are all unlabeled. But we really don't need to worry about those. You can turn on and off Do Not Disturb with Google Assistant and change brightness. The thing we do need to access is the quick settings. I mean the system settings app. So I'm gonna open this again. I'm gonna kind of describe how you get into this. Okay.
40%.
Okay, if we can get it open. And remember, we don't have anything to tell this. We're gonna wait till the slider is gone, because the screen. The reason I'm doing that is because the screen will turn off. So we're gonna keep doing that.
Unlabeled.
So the way you get into the settings app is you basically have to keep doing it. Eventually, the bar will come up, and you want the option on the far right. I wasn't able to open it, so I'm gonna try again here.
Unlabeled.
So the one on the far right. So what the heck? It's not opening it. Is it highlighting the wrong one?
Unlabeled button.
There we go. Okay. Now we don't get any notification, but
System setting. Unlabeled.
if that will close it.
Double clock face.
Oh, and every time you change a setting or go back, you're gonna have to go in there again. We have a clock face setting.
Display settings.
We have display settings.
Night light.
We have nightlight settings.
Network. MLW. About.
We have about.
Send feedback. About device.
We have about device.
Send feedback.
When I tried that, it crashed. So let's kind of explore some of these options here.
Display settings.
So go to display settings.
Clock face. Display setting. Clock face.
Oh.
Display. Customize your clock's display.
Okay. If it doesn't read like it did there, swipe back.
Customize. During low light, turn off screen.
Yep, I would
Double
recommend
tap to
turning that
activate.
on.
Minimum brightness, darker.
I'd recommend setting it to the darkest possible.
Done. Button.
Done.
Double tap to activate. Done. Minimum bright. Done.
Watch what happens when I click this, though. We're back to the clock face, so we have to go back. 2 fingers from the bottom.
Unlabeled. Unlabeled.
Come on.
Button.
There we go. I just got in.
Display settings. Night light.
Night light.
Night light. Customize your night light. Unlabeled. Button.
That's close, I
70%.
assume. The
Duration.
brightness.
Duration. 5 minutes. Done. Button.
Yeah, that's what we got in there. Go back.
Cloud.
Alright.
Unlabeled. Button.
Oh, it wasn't quick enough.
Cloudy.
Okay. I guess if you don't have any sight, the best way to do that is to quickly feel every time you swipe up with 2 fingers.
Unlabeled. Button.
You have to kind of quickly feel, and you have to be fast. Because you only get like 3 seconds, which is really annoying.
40%.
Yeah, I hit the buttons to turn the screen on so I can see when I open it. Okay, I'm gonna try this again.
Unlabeled. But.
Okay,
Display. Night light. Network. About.
let's see what do we have in here.
327. 1 degree. Cloudy.
Oh, that's hilarious. So we're on the clock face, but if we touch the screen,
Bedroom clock. Build version.
doesn't read. Swipe
Build
left,
version.
right.
1.2.2.589. Software version. 10.22.0.383408913.
Yeah, I think this is Android 10 on here.
Firmware version. 1.52.263332. Charging pad version. 22.125.
Yes, apparently the charging pad has firmware. Didn't read. Swipe left, right.
Serial number. HP. Open source licenses.
We have that, and
Double
yeah,
tap
this
to
thing has a
activate.
weird browser on it. I'll show you. Actually, I'll show you how to get it. It's kind of
Factory
funny.
reset.
We can reset it. We can go back, swipe down, and left.
328.
Okay, Google.
What was your childhood like? Or, what's on my
Alright,
agenda
so I'm going to show
tomorrow?
you this screen here.
Get to know your Google. Manage calendar. Get to know your manage calendars.
So we're going to click that. So this is accessible.
What's on my Where is my first meeting on Monday? What's on my agenda today?
Double tap.
Sorry, I can't find anything on your calendar for then.
Okay.
Where is my first meet?
Sorry, I can't find anything on your calendar
So
for
that
then.
works. Okay, Google.
Sure. Playing the latest episode of background music
Okay.
for videos. Uplifted. No copyright background music for video makers on Google Podcasts.
What the?
Just so you know, you can set your preferred podcast provider in assistant settings.
Okay. Well,
I sent a link to your phone.
yeah, that's what that was. Yes, we have.
51%.
This plays music.
20.
And now I'm going to show you the clock
Toggle new
face.
media. 330.
What the heck is going on here? I'm going to go back, go to the clock face again. I'm going to show you what's on the clock face now that we have media playing.
1 degree. Cloudy. Uplifted. No copyright background music for video makers. Double. Next. 330.
It's not.
40. Media volume.
Well, this is not working. We should have media controls. Why don't we have media controls?
330. 1 degree.
There we go. So I don't know what the heck that was about, but yeah, it shows the current media playing on the clock face. I would show you clock faces, but they're basically all the same. Though if you choose a clock face, I'd recommend the weather because you actually get useful information on there. Apparently, it's also supposed to show reminders and whatnot on the clock face, so that's a thing. But yeah, essentially, you can long press. I've never gotten that to work on the clock face to get that to open, or you can go into settings, like I said. And for the clock part, I think the last thing I'm going to show you is the talkback settings thing. So swipe down right. Yeah, that does not read.
Read from next. Selected. Read from top. Global context menu. Repeat last. Spell last
Yeah,
utterance.
not randomly. Oh,
Spell last utterance.
I think there is a proximity sensor in here. Yeah, there is.
Spell last utterance.
Yeah. Okay.
Copy last. Talkback settings. Text to speech settings.
Yes, you
Double
can
tap to
go in
activate.
there.
Languages. Talkback
Both
settings.
of those do work. Let's check out talkback
Talkback
first.
settings. Toggle mute. 6. Toggle mute.
Okay, we have to wait for that thing to. That's trying to improve the volume.
Speech. Version 7.0.0.198788772 Jasper, out of list.
Yep.
Speech, disabled. Selected, text to speech settings.
Why not? Let's go
Use
in here.
proximity.
Come on.
Talkback. Selected, text to speech setting. Verbosity.
Come on, enough.
Selected, text to speech settings. Settings, button. Language, speech rate. 15, pitch. Play. Reset. Play. This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Yep.
20%. Pitch. 15. Speech. Language. Setting. Preferred engine. Google Text-to-Speech engine. Text-to-speech out. Navigate up. Button.
Yep, so we have
Double tap to
TPS settings.
Language. Setting. Text-to-speech. Navigate up. Verbosity. Use proximity.
I'm gonna turn that off.
Off. Verbosity.
I'm going to velocity.
Verbosity detail. Keyboard echo. Always speak type keys.
Doesn't matter.
Speak usage hints. Usage hint. Speak usage hints. Usage hints are spoken during navigation after a brief delay. On. Switch. Speak list and grid information. List and grid information is spoken. Off.
Yeah, and as you can see, it's pretty laggy. So swipe right.
Speak the number of list items on the screen. Speak only when scrolling with gesture.
Yeah.
Speak element type. Speak phonetic letter. Use pitch change. Speak when screen is off. No speech occurs when the screen is off. Off. Miscellaneous. Disabled. Element description order. State. Speak element IDs. Element description. Speak element I.
I'm gonna turn that on, but it doesn't actually do anything.
Speak the number of list items. Speak element type. Element type. Speak phonetic letter.
Oh, it brought me. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, so that's verbosity.
Selected. Text to verbosity. Use shape to start continuous reading. Disabled.
Yeah, no, we can't
Double
even
tap
use
to
that, but it's
activate.
still there.
Speak passwords. Passwords always. Other feedback. Disabled. Sound feed. Audio ducking.
If we turn that off, does it make things faster?
Speak pass. Shape to start. Other sound.
A little?
Audio
No,
ducking.
it doesn't.
Sound.
Swipe right.
Audio.
Right.
Sound volume. 50% of media volume. Double tap. Navigate. Audio ducking. Decrease other audio volume.
Don't want that.
Explore by.
No.
Automatically scroll lists. Single tap activation.
It's slow.
Show context menu. Gestures.
Yeah, gestures, you have
Custom
all your
labels.
gestures in there.
Double tap
Most
to
of them don't
activate.
work, so you can't open quick settings with them. You can't open notifications. You can't go to recent apps. Basically, the only ones you have are back. And I disabled. It's default. It's set to swipe down, swipe up. Is change granularity. But I turned that off because it's extremely glitchy. Half the time when you swipe with two fingers, it thinks you're trying to swipe with one, so it's constantly changing that. So I just turned that off.
Miscellaneous. Disabled. Keyboard shortcuts.
Done.
Developer settings.
Nothing
Double
in
tap
there. Do we have anything in there?
Display speech app. Selected. Log output. Developer settings. Enable node tree. Enable performance. Filter accept. Developer settings. Help. Double
Help.
tap. Privacy. Terms of service.
Yes, this thing has a
Terms of
browser. You can't directly access it though.
Help.
Here, I'll show you.
Allow browser to. Allow button. Allow button. Allow. Allow.
There we go. Yes.
TalkBack is the Google screen reader included on Android devices. TalkBack gives UIs free control of your device.
Swipe right.
The setup of your device depends on the device. Important. Multi-finger gestures are available. Bullet. On TalkBack 9.1, on updated Pixel 3 and up. On some other OEM devices.
Okay. Okay, Google, go home. You in here. So that happened. It'll probably eventually go home. I'll just let it go home. Google keeps activating my device. I'm gonna turn this up. So what we're gonna do now, we're actually gonna go through the settings of the Google app on Android now. This is using commentary. So okay.
Stop casting button.
We're gonna just turn that off.
Other cast devices play music on bedroom. Play music on bedroom clock. Family room TV idle. Bedroom clock idle. Volume at 25%. At home button. Cast button. Volume at 20. Not playing. Bedroom clock. Open device settings. Bedroom clock settings. Recognition of device information.
Device info.
Home bill. Placement bedroom. Wi address 192.168.202.102. Bedroom clock button. General. Device recognition and sharing. Button. Send Google Assistant. Let others control your cast media show. Linked accounts locally at gmail.com. Let us send Google Assistant recognition. Personal. How your assistant recognize personal results on. Voice match on.
Even updated. There's no LEDs on this, only the screen.
Digital well-being filters. Downtime. Night mode do not disturb. Mute reminders. Broadcast YouTube settings. YouTube restricted mode. More. YouTube setting button. Restrict when someone isn't restrict for me.
Yeah,
Use restricted
okay,
mode.
so nothing in there.
Night mode reduce. Display. Device display.
Audio.
Group delay. Correct groups not added. Alarms and timers. Default music speaker. Bedroom clock. Alarms and timers. Adjust volume. Alarms and timers. Volume 85 position.
Let's try editing it.
Volume 19.
There.
Volume 19 position. Alarms and timer volume.
So we don't get any feedback on the
Alarms and timers. Adjust
clock.
volume. Groups not added. Group delay corrections. Pair Bluetooth devices. Group lower volume when
We
listening
can
when talking to the
pick
assistant. Volume
stuff.
contact switch on. Learn more button. Hey Google sensitivity adjust responsiveness.
We can
Bedroom
adjust
clock
that.
device. Accessibility audio. Accessibility.
Here we go. Here's where things get interesting though.
Play start sound switch on. Play end sound switch off. Audio description switch on. Screen reader version invert colors shown on screen switch off. Magnify screen closed captioning experiment high contrast text makes text easier to read switch off.
Yeah.
Switch
Let's
off.
turn that on, see what happens.
Bullet. Android accessibility.
Oh, we still have the web browser up. Nice.
Double tap it. Privacy policy. Terms of page info. Page info.
Yeah, so that's the Lenovo smart clock. And I'm going to show you the wireless charging for these.
Charge 79%.
Yep. Oh. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's making this weird, like, ticking sound. Okay, so that's the Lenovo smart clock.
Battery level is 79.
My first impressions of the device, it's honestly okay. I might keep it. I really like that it has a wireless charging and I can easily check the time. Also has a USB port on it. Sounds decently okay. It can be used as a Bluetooth speaker. Has talkback on it and maybe it'll continue to get better. Who knows?
Page info. Double tap.
Come on.
342.
Yeah, Lana.
340. 1 degree. Cloudy. 1 degree.
Okay, Google. I
Accessibility.
recommend all of them do that. Just so it's not going right.
Adjust the screen
Display.
brightness. Ask me to set it to any level in one place. Or, to change it yourself, swipe up from the bottom of the screen and tap the brightness icon.
Yeah, let's not be accessible. I think continue conversations on.
Recent apps. Recorder.
So would I recommend it? Don't know. Personally, I might keep this device just because I really only have one plug, easily accessible outlet, and I like being able to have Google Assistant and to be able to charge two devices at the same time. It's super nice. I wish it was more accessible, but who knows? I probably will keep this thing. I just hope whatever sound it keeps making isn't too annoying. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the recording stuff video.
Select an audio view. Pause button. The pause button. Delete button. Pause save button.